No, one more. Okay, one more. See the snow? Yeah. It's snowing. Hello. So I thought I would do a little fun, cozy, little chatty video today. I didn't film my closet clean out like I was really hoping to, but it's been a week and it's been Violet's birthday and there's been just a lot of stuff. I realize I do look like a hot mess and I don't even have lipstick on. My mother would be ashamed. Sorry. Anyway, what I'm going to share with you today is my top 10 thrifting tips. Top 10. I am a thrifter. If you've been watching any of my videos, you know I'm a huge thrifter. So my top 10 tips, there's a bunch of tips that you could go through of things that you should and shouldn't do when you're thrifting, but these are my top 10 of what I do when I thrift. So without any more rambling, let's do it. So my first tip has nothing to do with the actual shopping. Go to the bathroom first. Make sure before you go to the bathroom. I've been in so many thrift shops that do not have a bathroom, for one, or you wouldn't want to go in their bathroom. So yeah, this is the thing. And the thing is, when I go thrifting, sometimes it's a long drive, so I get a coffee along the way, and then I'm screwed because there's no bathroom. So that's my first tip. Go to the bathroom. My second tip is bring a bag. Nowadays, they don't give you bags. Pretty much it goes for everywhere, not only thrift shops. But bring a bag. But if you don't have a bag, use one of the items that you buy. If you've bought a coat or a sweater or something, you can lay it flat, put all your items in it, and like make a bundle, and that helps you carry things. So that's another little trick. But bring a bag if you don't have a bag or you don't have enough bags, because sometimes I only bring one, and then I use the bundle trick if I have more stuff. And then you can wrap, if you have dishes or anything else that could break, you can wrap the clothes around it if you've bought that. So yeah, a lot of places will still wrap things in paper for you, but you might not get a bag. So my tip number three is dress in leggings and a tank top. So that way you can just try on things right on over what you're wearing. I've done this many, many times where I just drop everything where I am and just try something on. A tank top is better than, or like a t-shirt or something is better. You can tell if it fits better if you don't have extra bulk underneath. So yeah, my fourth tip is wear slip-on shoes. Now, right now it's winter. We're not wearing slip-on shoes, we're wearing boots. So if at all possible, wear something you can slip on and slip off in case you're trying on shoes. And that's another thing, wear socks, because, you know, thrifted shoes, you want to make sure that you sanitize them when you get home, but you have something on your feet and you can try them on. Yeah, and the other trick that kind of goes with that, it's not really an extra tip, but you can we wear them around the store while you're shopping, whatever, if you're trying on shoes, because if you realize that they chafe, but somebody gave away these shoes for a reason. Do they chafe? Do they pinch? Is there something going on that when you wear them for a bit, do they hurt? So yeah, just wear them around the store. That's my mom's tip. So that's tip from Louise. What are we on? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on tip 5. I can count. Tip 5 is check the fabrics. A lot of times when I'm thrifting, I won't even necessarily go through the racks. I will feel the fabrics. And if I feel something I really like, then I'll look at it. And you can usually tell by the fabric the quality of it. And that way you can, you know, kind of rule out the crap and find the good stuff. And then you look at, you know, your size, obviously, and the brands. Brands will tell you a lot, even though I don't really care about the brands. Once you get used to it, you can tell what brands are good quality, and you can tell, you know, if it's, you know, vintage or if it's, you know, fast fashion. You can tell just by the brands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on tip 6. Number 6, check the condition. So if it's clothes or if it's dishes, or if it's like curtains or whatever, you want to make sure that there's no holes, no stains, that kind of stuff. Some stains is not a big deal if you can get them out. Sometimes you can take one of those like Tide sticks with you, and if it starts to come out with that, then you'll know it'll wash out. Dishes, you want to make sure there's no chips or cracks, because if there's a little crack in it, that means it's going to break soon. So you want to check the condition, unless it's something like really vintage or antique that you're not actually going to use, it's just for looks, then it's not a big deal then. Okay, I really should have numbered these because each time I have to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tip number 7, check all the sections. If the shop is divided into men's, women's, children's, whatever, a lot of times you're going to find stuff that is not in your section. If you're looking for a shirt, look through the women's, look through the men's, look through the pajamas. Like, I've found some amazing things going through the like lingerie pajama section in big thrift stores, because some people, when the people who work there, when they're putting stuff out, they don't really know what section it goes in. Sometimes it's a dress, but they put it in lingerie. Sometimes it's lingerie, they put it in with a dress. Sometimes it's bathing suit cover up. Anyway, my point is, I'm using my hands a lot. My point is, check all the sections. If your thrift store has it separated by size, don't just check your size. Check all the sizes, because sizing is different in all brands, and also things could have been put back, things could have been moved around. Just take your time and go through all of it. Tip number 8. They have carts. Even if you don't think you're going to need one, take one anyway. It's just way easier and to have your hands free and put whatever it is you're carrying in a cart and use what's there. A lot of the thrift stores around here are too small, so they don't have a cart. But if they have a basket or a bin, or if you find a basket that's there for sale, you can use it as something to put your things in. It's just nothing worse than having your hands full and still trying to find and look through. It's hard to do. But it's nice to have something that you can put your things in, so you don't drop them, especially if you're carrying breakable things. Been there. Tip number 9 is to shop in the morning. I like to go, now I'm not a morning person whatsoever, but when it's a thrift trip, I'm good for it. Go first thing when they open, because everything is tidy, everything is where it should be, and new stock is out. That's pretty much it. Just go in the morning. And then my last tip, which is if you're shopping clothes, shop off season. So now it's, a lot of times they don't put it out, but now in the winter, look for spring, summer things. They might not have it out depending on how big the store is, but it's the time to shop off season. It works better the other way around, if in summer to look for coats and sweaters and that kind of stuff. It's, for some reason, that's still out even in the summer. But yeah, that's my tip number 10, is to, if you're looking for something clothing wise, check the off season, and then you'll have a lot more selection of things to choose from. Bonus tip, just realized, bonus tip, always check the rack if there's dressing rooms, the rack where people put things back, because it's basically already curated. Somebody's already gone through and looked through all that, so that it's been picked over. Granted, it might not be in your size, but check anyway. You never know. So thanks for joining me. That is my top 10 tips for thrift shopping with Amy. Thanks for joining me on this snowy afternoon, and I'm really hoping to get thrifting again soon. Should be heading out this weekend, so there might be a video on that next week. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye. Cozy in here now. Should have lit a candle. Oh, all that time I didn't light a candle. A YouTuber, am I? Note to self. But again, I need lip gloss. I can't fake it. I need something on my lips.